In 2004, Pokemon Fire Red was released, bringing the world of Kanto back in a shiny new way. As a remake of the original Pokemon Red and Blue back from 1996, it not only captured the essence of the classic, but it also introduced many new exciting changes and mechanics that would set the stage for the future of the franchise. Let's explore how Fire Red managed to revitalize the beloved Pokemon experience. To understand the significance of Pokemon Fire Red, we need to look back at the original Pokemon Red and Blue from 1996. This was the game that started it all, launching a global phenomenon. But by 2004, the gaming world had evolved, and the Game Boy Advance had finally hit the stage after many years. And it was now the platform of choice for many handheld gamers. So Pokemon Fire Red was created as a modern remake designed to introduce Kanto to a whole new group of gamers. And players for that matter, while playing a homage to the original Pokemon Red and Blue. The question was how to stay true to the nostalgic aspect of the original while embracing the technological advancement of the Game Boy Advance. Fire Red did just that. The vibrant, updated graphics that felt both fresh and familiar. One of the biggest changes in Fire Red was the overhaul of the gameplay mechanics. While it maintained the core gameplay loop, catching and training Pokemon and vice versa, as you all know, to become the Pokemon champion in the end. It also introduced several upgraded mechanics. For instance, the visuals were far more polished than the old Red and Blue and Green. And also the soundtrack, while nostalgic, was re-recorded to fit the Game Boy Advance improved sound capabilities. On the Game Boy side, Fire Red wasn't just about nostalgia, it also introduced mechanics from later generations, such as the special stat split, separating special attacks and special defense, which made battles way more strategic. Plus, there was abilities and normal stats, adding even more depth to the team building and battle strategies. Another standout feature was the inclusion of the Savai Islands, or the Savai Islands, depending on how you would like to pronounce that. These were new areas that expanded the world of Kanto in a whole, giving players new locations to explore and new Pokemons to catch. And let's not forget the post-game content, which was very good and very, very important for these two games releases. It was content like the Battle Tower, which kept players engaged far beyond the main story when it was completed. As Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green blew up in popularity around the globe from the expand of 2004 until 2005 and beyond, even 20 years later, Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green are still relevant to talk about. Mechanics of the Generation 3 were distributed to a wider audience, and it set the bar for future remakes, just like Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Black and White 2, and so on. It also played a key role in refining what will become the modern Pokemon formula that we all know and love today. Though Fire Red can also remain relevant to a new generation of Pokemon trainers, ensuring that its legacy would continue in a way that just made Fire Red the template for how remakes could preserve the essence of a classic, while still introducing new ideas. A good example again is Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Over time, Pokemon Fire Red has definitely become a fan favorite among many, and myself included, often remembered not just as its faithful recreation of Pokemon Red and Leaf Green, as a faithful recreation of the older green blue version where you lie on the spectrum, for how it blended nostalgia with modern mechanics. It's a perfect example of how remakes can actually reignite a fan base and a spark for the franchise itself, while still keeping things fresh and excited for both old and new Pokemon players, no matter the skill level. Whether you were around when the original Pokemon Red back in 1996 released, or experienced Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green as your first Pokemon game, it remains a shining example of just how the past and future can come together in the most beautiful ways and create something timeless. Pokemon Fire Red is not a remake, it's a piece of Pokemon history, and its impact can still be felt in the gaming you play today. Thanks for watching. What was your favorite memory from Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, or any other childhood Pokemon game? Let me know in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more Pokemon content and more content from me. Have a great day.